Hi, this is Jamie Gelman with David Walters Yachts, and today we're going to take a look at ROXY, a 1984 Camper Nicholson 58-foot center cockpit ketch. This classically designed and well-maintained yacht is currently in Annapolis, Maryland, and available for sale for $319,000. Starting with the exterior of ROXY, the first thing we notice is her beautiful topsides and hull. The hull was re-all gripped in 2021, with the topsides having been done in 2022. All of her teak varnish was recently done in 2022 as well. We see the large open foredeck space. There's a cradle mount for the life raft, and up in the bow is a 54 kg ROXY primary anchor, as well as a secondary storm anchor. Here, looking at the mainmast, we see a powered in-mast furling mainsail. That's a new North 3DI main. Up in the bow, we see a working jib that is also a new North 3DI sail, and then a quantum cutter staysail. As we pan back, we see upgraded running rigging, main sheet handling system that is run back into the cockpit. In the cockpit are two Lumar 60 powered winches as primaries, and two additional Lumar 54 manual winches, all self-tailing, and then an additional winch in the back of the cockpit for handling the mizzen. See a large solar array over the cockpit area, bimini and dodger, as well as side curtains. Looking back here towards the mizzen mast, there's a new Dacron North mizzen sail as well. That is all handled manually, furling. And then back to the open aft section of the boat, where we find stainless dinghy davits, an additional solar array over the dinghy, a new 2022 AB Hypalon aluminum hull dinghy, and then two outboard motors, one 15 horsepower Mercury 2-stroke and an additional 10 horsepower Mercury 2-stroke. ROXY's hull is a solid fiberglass and Kevlar construction below the waterline, cored above the waterline. She is a centerboard boat with a standard draft of 6'8", and with the centerboard down, she draws over 13 feet, making her a true upwind performer. Now as we step into the interior of ROXY, you can see what a phenomenal offshore vessel this truly is. Immediately at the bottom of the companionway stairs is a large offshore galley, great for staying safe when cooking while underway. Two large cool boxes, one for a freezer and one for a refrigerator, are kept cold by a frigaboat system. A 4-burner gimbaled propane stove and oven, and a large stainless steel sink also adorn the galley. To the starboard side of the main salon is a single settee with a nice coffee table, and off to port the wraparound settee used as a dining table. Immediately behind the main salon and on the opposite side of the galley is a large nav station with single sideband radio, VHF radio, chart plotter, solar controls, and many additional items. As you can tell, lots of natural light here in the main salon make this a great place to hang out during the day, or as a great spot to gather during inclement weather outdoors. Moving forward in the boat, we come to the primary guest cabin. Off to the starboard side, the originally planned single berth here has been converted into a desk area. It's a great place to get some work done if you need to while you're offshore. And then on the opposite side of the cabin are a double berth on the bottom and a single berth up top in a bunk configuration. The guest cabin has plenty of overhead storage, and you can see the natural light continues through this area. Moving forward from the guest cabin, we come to a Jack and Jill head, a large mirror off to the port side with a sink on the other side of the door. And then behind us here on the starboard side is a combination toilet and shower area. The shower is enclosable by the curtain as well. Throughout the boat are Jabsco manual flush toilets. And then up here in the bow is what would have at one time been considered the crew quarters, an additional V-berth that's able to be split into two twins. This can be accessed through the guest cabin as we see here, or through a hatch up on deck. This is a great spot for kids or grandkids. We'll now take a walk back through the Jack and Jill bathroom here. Another great view of the desk area here in the guest cabin. This would make a great home office for anybody looking to do some extended cruising. And we get a great look at just what fantastic condition ROXY has been kept in by her current owners. Moving aft here past the nav station, we see our electrical panel off to the port side. Solar controllers at the back of the nav station here. And then a large storage area on the port side of the boat. Panels here give you additional access into the engine room and generator. Air conditioning can be found underneath the storage area as well. A large hanging locker immediately outside the master cabin, and then we enter into the master cabin with a large queen berth. Again, plenty of natural light back here. An additional hanging locker can be found in the master. And then we go into the master ensuite, again with a Jabsco manual flush toilet, large sink, large mirror, and then a dry shower as well. And through the last door here, in the master ensuite head, we find our large engine room access. ROXY has a Westerbeek 115 horsepower main engine, and then a Westerbeek 12.5 kilowatt generator. As you can see, ROXY is a phenomenal vessel. She's ready to go offshore today. She's been wonderfully cared for by her current owners over the past 20 years. And again, she's sitting in Annapolis, Maryland today and ready to view. For further details, please contact Jamie Gilman at David Walters Yachts. My cell phone number is 312-533-6662, or my email is jamie@davidwaltersyachts.com. Thanks for going through ROXY with us today, and we look forward to hearing from you all soon.